Alright, hello and welcome back everybody. I have my black-blue control deck this time, and I've made a few changes to it. I've added in Emeritus, I've added in the flow state, I also removed Shoot the Sheriff with Bitter Triumph, because I just think Bitter Triumph's a better removal overall. I also removed the Dimir River Regen to make room for the flow states and things. I'm not sure the exact switch up you should have a stock up versus flow state and console star chart stuff. I'm figuring out. This deck does have a lot of draw now, so I probably will have to adjust that, but we'll see. Let's get right into it. Here we are against Baby Corn with the Ajani. Ajani's really good. I love Ajani. How obvious do we want to be? We're on the play, so we probably won't be able to post or anything anyways on the first turn, so we'll just play Undercity Sewers. We don't need a... well... no, we don't need a fourth land. Not tap land, especially. And then we can play the Watergrave tapped. Authority. And just tapped. See, why is requiring Hex 2 or less, but Spell Snare specifically has to be 2? I mean, I guess, but... we'll play our Demolition Field. We'll hold off. Because we can play Drix. Yep, that's the card we want to counter. Wait. We can Hex it. So we will just Hex it. Demolition Field. Yeah, I think we are going to see. Rip his hand a bit. Let's see what he's got. I think we get rid of Masio here. Just because Masio can bring back any of these besides the Professor. He also doesn't have the land right now. Play this. We'll pass. I would like to be able to... we'll take the 3. That's fine. He surely is going to cast something, right? He cast the Essence Chandler. We counter it. We're going to play the Watery Grave. We're going to shock it in so we can... blue, black, Cavero. We're gonna take our Deceit. Bouncing back to the Bleh. We're going to rip. Okay, reveal the top card of your library. Put that card in your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. So that's a lot of draw power. He has 2 Bless now. They're both going to ramp each other, though. So, yeah, let's get rid of the Bleh. He's still short mana. Is there anything in his graveyard we want? Masio, maybe? We'll swing for 4, see what happens here. 2 damage. End the turn. Resolve. Momo Playful Pet. Okay, so... not sure how much that's going to do. He also ordered that wrong. He could have had an extra life. Wait, no. This made it cheaper to play, so... 2 blue mana, 1, 2, so I can do this for 4. Oh, I forgot Sword of the Consoles. We'll pay this for full cost. We'll bounce this. Maybe I should have got rid of the authority. But this is going to be good too. Black, this can enter tapped. We'll swing for 5. Actually, this can't even block it anyway, so we'll swing for 9. He chumps blocks, of course. He does get to create a food or something. He scries. Okay. Probably digging for his land for Professor. That's fine, though. Life Creed. Okay, he doesn't even play the Professor. He just plays his Life Creed again. I also just realized that was the wrong moment. That's not the one that makes it cheaper. So yeah, he did misorder that. We have all instances, no sources in a graveyard right now. We could take a bleb, but nothing in our field is bats. Pest, bat, insects, snakes, and spiders. We could take his Momo. Or an Essence Channeler. Or we could rip something from his hand with Deep Cavern. Imagine just... Okay, fine, we're gonna do this. He blocks with that, okay. Next. We're gonna go ahead. No, we need to just dig. We're gonna do this now. We'll take the stock up. Let's just dig more. The Dauntless could be good too. We will take a Deceit and a Flow State. We'll rip his hand. Probably have the Fell this time. Yeah, we'll take the Masio. And then next time we can Flow State. Oh, he's shocking in a land. But he's gonna gain life anyways, so that's probably why he's willing to do it.
Take minimal effort.
Oh, and it kills our Wanchi Tong. I didn't think about that. We'll play this on human. Play a Flow State. Into the Floodmaw and Furdock War. We'll play the Furdock War for sure. And Floodmaw. Return target creature and opponent controls to its owner's hand. To give us promise instead, return target non-permanent and opponent controls to its owner's hand. We just need to bounce creature. We'll bounce this one. 2 combat. They're both gonna swing. Surely he blocks both of these, right? So it doesn't matter. May as well just force game. I'm gonna sacrifice this and get rid of one of these. Get rid of his green source, I guess. All of his land staff are black. Take the action. Search for an island. Use up to 4. He's kind of forced to gain 3 here.
Never take growth for granted.
Flag, this can enter tapped. We have a Deceit engrave. So blue, black, black, blue, Cavero. Cavero, our deceit. We're going to bounce. We'll bounce the token. He concedes. Alright, fair enough. So close to. I did lose a bunch of games. It was not going very well. But we're almost back to Plat 3 again. Right into the next one. Yeah. I'm happy with the deck. That did really well. That was surprising, honestly. Alright, Festive Fighter against Nameki? I forget how to say all those words, all those letters. We can keep this. We have Unholy Annex to draw a bunch of cards. We have Bit of Triumph to remove something. We have Drake's Interception to tap some stuff and counter it, maybe. We'll play this tap because there's no reason to play it hard on turn 1. We'll play a Demolition Field here, just so we can play Bitter Triumph. And alright, we'll shock in the Water Grave and hold. I think some more demons would probably be nice in this deck. Go to my turn. We'll play this on human, I guess. End the turn. Holding up Drake's Interception and 3 steps ahead. Pass. Alright, in that case, we're just gonna Demolition Field his only green source that he's doing nothing with. Yes, he can search for a green source if he has one, but who knows if he even has one. You accumulated wisdom. Not that I did much for him, I assume. We'll take another blue. Play this on. Honestly, we kind of need more blue than we do black right now, so we'll do this on blue. I can pay 3 and keep 2 up. No, we just pass. Hold up for a big 3 steps ahead. He's not doing a whole lot right now. Shocking in a blue multiversal passage. Instant source spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. To solve, you cast 4 more. Yeah, let's. How about no? Auto pay. Fair enough. That's what I get for being greedy. We'll stock up. Take the untapped land and consult. We'll play this on elemental. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Puts us on kind of a clock, but we can always make the demon next turn. Two, 3 right now, okay. And it has ward 1. He bounces on Unholy Annex, cool. In that case, I feel like we can just hold off on doing anything. Yeah, let's hold off. Let's see what he does on his turn. End the turn. Pass. He's just gonna swing. Okay. We'll pay the 3. Yes. Resolve. For colorless. Resolve. When the creature dies, if there's less card in your graveyard, draw a card. When the lion turtle enters, you gain 2 life. The lion turtle can't attack or block unless there are 3 or more lesser cards in your graveyard at 1 minute. We'll counter that, I think. Could be the wrong play. We'll do a flow state. 3 steps and a Furdock, yes. Do I think he has a quench? Because if I play this, I only have enough for the counterspell itself. We'll end. Pass. In that case, we'll do this for the kicker. If he has a counterspell, he has a counterspell. Resolve all. We Furdock Core. And then we pass. We'll 3 steps ahead, just because I don't want to have to recast the Furdock Core again. That might be the wrong move, but he can, sure, he can do that. Resolve. Back to my turn, so we'll play a Fountain Fort, play the Unholy Annex. Okay, that didn't hold priority. We'll pass here. We have another Cavero, and we have nothing in the grave. He has this guy, and he has this. So we could gain some life off of it. How about no? And then black, colorless, colorless, colorless. That's enough. And then we'll pass. Now I have 2 demons on the field, so now I have to remove 2 things. Okay. No, we'll spell snare it. We don't have many other targets. May as well. Force him to have more removal. That's fine. Yeah, we'll cast them for full price. Bouncing this back to hand. Resolve. Bounce that. We'll discard that. Player Demolition Field. Pass the turn there. We don't have enough. We have no reason to even play Arcavero on Deceit right now or anything. Resolve. That's fine. Storm Chasers. Resolve. Let's see what he does here. Wisdom. So he's building back up his hand. Makes sense. Oh, Grand. Pass. Go to my turn. We're gonna deadly cover up. I don't want to get rid of our deceit. We do want that. So we'll give her a stock up and a Drix interception. Now what do we get rid of here is the question. How many cumulative wisdoms has he played? 3. He has played a single Grand so far. Brandon Shaw, I don't think he has too many of those. He's played 2 Quenches. Let's do the Grand. Opponent's library. Yep, he has 3 of them like I thought. We'll play the Undercity Sewers. Quantity Hex isn't going to help here at this point. He's got a land and a firebending lesson, so he can heal 5. And then this is the human. Aw, darn it. We evoke, pay with black. We'll just get rid of the firebending lesson now. Resolve that. End the turn. Toph, okay. Gonna discard. I'm gonna make him get rid of this. See if he's out of lands. I think I'm low on lands too. He's down to 29. I'm down to 30. So we're basically tied in land or deck count. Take a swamp, I guess. Tough, hard-headed teacher. He's gonna accumulate wisdom, obviously. Yeah. You get a swing for 2, but I'm not too scared about that. Fountain Port. Deceit. We played it for full cost, I think. Bounce the Toph. Yeah, I don't want him destroying our Unholy Annex. So we'll hold up that. And the turn. Pass. 1, 2, 3. So we can play this for 4 right now, where we hold off. Probably best if we hold off and just Bitter Triumph. Resolve. We will Bitter Triumph. Or wait, cancel. Yeah, I didn't think about the fact that he could just bring it right back with the top. So I guess no matter what, our thing's gone. Our Unholy Annex is gone, yeah. Assuming he wants to cast it right now, which I assume he would. Resolve. Now we need to find another one. He concedes, alright. He had at least another turn to try and solve something, but definitely a very big gap between our decks at that point. Alright, I'm going to call it there. That was 2 wins in a row. I'm pretty happy with how we did. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a great day. Bye!